And hello, everyone. Welcome back to FPL Frontline in the Trenches. I am your co-host, Scott. Joining me, as always, is BeerMe. How you doing, BeerMe?
I'm doing pretty good today, Scott. It's snowing here, but other than that, I'm doing all right. How about yourself?
I'm doing good. I realized my ring light was on too bright, and I was blinded. How are you doing? How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good.
It's good?
It's a nice day today, except for all the snow, but
Yeah.
doing pretty good.
Our snow's melting a lot. We have our temperature going above zero. Zero is freezing, so it's above that and melty, and then it freezes at night, so it's icy and crap everywhere. 'Tis the season. No, things are good otherwise, but yeah. Guys, this is the Frontline Prediction League. Frontline League on Twitter. Frontline Prediction League is the YouTube channel. Like, favorite, subscribe. You're already watching to it here. Thank you very much. Comment down below as well. It's all nice and fun. You can go in here and see the results like this for Revolution that we're going to be talking about here. You can also go down there to our Discord and then find through there, words are hard sometimes, that page, find our picks page when they go up, the events page we're going to be looking at. We got a live event Discord for Impact tonight and things like Rampage tomorrow. There's a spoiler chat. There's all sorts of fun stuff in there, so please check that out. And, of course, Top of the Card Pod. BeerMe, we've got to mention Top of the Card Podcast. That's our actual wrestling podcast for the five of us, because CT's out lately. Talk about actual wrestling and actual stuff that happens and that kind of stuff. It's Top of the Card Pod. We're on Spotify and iTunes and Google, all that stuff. Wherever you go get podcasts, you get them there. We were going to record one this week. We are not. It'll be next week just because of timing with things. And then that'll put us on a 2-week schedule. And we might have all five for the one after that. We'll see how that goes. And that was kind of the plan for around end of March, I think, was a plan for CT. Maybe May. But we'll see where that goes. So we'll see. On the fly sometimes. But this BeerMe is Revolution, FPL Revolution, a main show, AEW. With no titles on the line, but the King of the Ring tournament final was the big main deal here. And it is the last stop before WrestleMania weekend, because the next shows are going to be March 31st and then 2 on the 1st of April. For us, because we consider Mania to be the first. So, yeah, lots to talk about here, BeerMe. You had a really rough match, your 3-on-1, but we'll get there. Let's dive in here. King of the Ring tournament final. Broken Nerd did defeat James Costner.
He did.
King Nerd is the one that I kind of made fun of.
King Nerd, there we go.
Bro King Nerd is the one that I kind of mentioned at something. But it is, I think it's King Nerd on our stuff, but I like Bro King Nerd. Yeah, Bro King Nerd is extra funny, actually.
Yeah,
but
yeah, bro.
But he beat Costner. It's not, James King Nerd. I don't know what we do there. But yeah, Broken Nerd, he is the King of the Ring tournament winner. As mentioned, no title shot off of that, no anything off of that. However, yeah, we're well aware that there's FPL King and Queen of the Ring in May, or April, I think, but it's coming up. Yeah, had we known that, we probably wouldn't have done King of the Ring here. Let's be clear on that. So we're clearly not doing another King of the Ring tournament because we just finished one. We are looking at another tournament coming up, so that'll happen, but obviously, Broken Nerd will have a major match on that show. Will it be for a title? I mean, if he keeps winning main show matches, probably. What title? I don't know. This is as far as we got. So, they announced it this week. So, we'll see. But he is the champ of the King. I don't know. He won the crown. So, another feather in Broken Nerd's cap. Very fun to see that one. Do you think he's winning at Mania? And going on, is his path set? Like, he's got to win everything till King and Queen of the Ring, right? He has to.
Yeah, I'd say so.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what he's got planned coming up, but
we'll get there. We'll see.
Hope it is.
How about you guys? BeerMe, FBU, Bastion, BeerMe Jesus, and GMSG, the collective must-see good guys, defeated one half of the good guys, Jonathan CT Martin. 3-1 handicap match. 160-27. My lucky number. You guys beat the crap out of him in that.
Good. We only lost our 1 and 2 pointers.
Yeah.
Each. Yeah.
Yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, it was close early on. When it started.
Well, I mean, what's funny is mathematically there was a way he could win. I know.
There was.
I know. In our Discord, Costner was looking at it. It's like, if these things happen, he could win. And of those items themselves, each and every one of those items could have happened. They're not outside of the realm of possibility. But all of them? I mean, come on. Obviously
I don't
not.
think any of them did.
I don't think any of them did, actually, no. Next up, non-title match. It was the American champion Ash facing the European Grand Prix champion James Blake. Blake lost again. 52-51. Ash killing it. He is on the run, I think. Like we talked about how after the Chamber.
Now.
I mean, we said after the Chamber he was like, now he's in that range. He just beat the Royal Rumble winner, King of the Ring quarterfinalist. At one point, it was our favorite to win it all. And the Mania main eventer. He could be world champion in a month. Current European champion. Ash just beat that guy. He's on the run. He's on the run here.
And he won Chamber. So it's his yard now, Scott.
It is. It is. Now, it's fun because it was a European champion on a main show, which, I mean, could Ash beat him on a house show? Who knows? It's a house show title. But still, I mean, he's going for the world title, so that's main shows. Yeah, Ash got that win. Very, very strong there. 2-pointer, though. 53-51. Super high scores. Monkey Bong, the FPL Canadian champion, beat Chef Urban, former world champ. Another big win for Monkey Bong. That's 2 in a row for him. What the heck? Holy crap. So, yeah. Again, 57-36. Much bigger drift on those scores.
Damn.
Jason Blades did defeat Rick Gillen. The former RGX is having a rough time of it. I feel like he's going to win at WrestleMania. I've just got that in my head. It's going to happen.
I do too.
It's going to be a year,
he's gonna get,
right?
He's going to get that win on the big stage. Yeah,
it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But Jace, he's needed a win like that. Jace has been going very, very strong. They are very, very adamant on that next level. And ironically, it's not with the violence aspect. It's just straight up violence on main show. So
he just won with match of the night, and he just scored really well here. So yeah, he's heading in the right direction.
Yeah. So Jace, good on you there. Good on you there. Next up, Sheriff Dog did defeat Hiroshi Moses 55-50, and just because they're on the screen at the same time, I do believe I'm checking my formatting here. Yeah. We got Josh Dionio, the world champion, defeating Roman Pierce. Non-title again, as I mentioned, all these were, but much needed momentum going in here. JD got that actual win, not the draw. He got the win this time. So Sheriff Dog got the win. JD got the win. It's good night. Good night for these guys. Very dangerous going into Mania. We'll see what happens as we get closer.
Yeah, they're on a roll, man.
Speaking of Mania, my night didn't go as well. I lost a Watson Rules match to Payne, 45-40. I made 2 choices I immediately regretted, and I was wrong on both of them. Payne, meanwhile, got everything right. On as far as for Watson Rules, the match picks, he got every single winner correct, so he got all the points for that. I got all but 2, and I didn't get those points. I put Soraya, and I think I put Acclaimed. And I was like, nah, I should have stuck with Hater and the Guns. And I would have got them, which would have meant we went to bonuses, and I said the first fall was by Danielson. He said MJF. I would have won the match. That close. I can't win Watson Rules matches. I can't. I beat El Cid at the Rumble, yes, but...
Another SOD member winning.
Sorry?
Another SOD member winning.
That's true. That's 3. That's 3 right there. Sure. Yeah.
Sure, JD Payne.
I mean, it's not like my night got worse as it went. More on that as we go.
No.
But Red won. Red won the hardcore match against JJ, which was a fun one. 49-43. Big win for Red. Awesome stuff. Main show hardcore match. Going after the title. I got to think with that on the American side of things. Go get that belt. We got Matt Zion and Rab beating Perk Angle and Mad Elite Titan. Let me say that again, BeerMe. Matt Zion and Rab did what we both thought would happen because we know how this works. 88-71 over Perk Angle and Mad Elite Titan.
Oh, wow.
They won and it was good. Like, they really did well. Perk Angle and Mad Elite, things happened.
Yeah.
But Matt and Rab won. That's great momentum going into Mania. Like, I can't even fathom that. That's amazing. Sebastian Escobar beat the Pinner of Champions, current tag team champion, Lexi Briggs. Escobar, again, getting that momentum, getting that win back. It's all good. It's the only loss in there was that blip losing the title, so we'll see where that goes from there. We got CJ Hawk defeating the Alpha Dog, and we got Relantando beating the Midnight Rider. Something tells me the Rider didn't really care about that by the end of the night. But, you know,
no.
It's what it is.
Bigger things on his mind.
Yeah, bigger things. But Hawk did get the win over Alpha Dog. Alpha Dog needing that momentum turn. I think it's coming. It is absolutely coming for Hawk. Got to fight a wheel with him, though. But Captain Krulik's Blackwell did defeat Cam Palplestone, 51-47. Continuing through, we got Dion Blade beating Luke Gray. Big win for Dion, 49-47. Like I said, 2-pointer. Smooth Rock beat the Gaffer, 40-17. That's a rough one. I think that's the biggest golf we have aside from the 3-on-1. Static beat Wookie. Mark Harper beat 3J Platinum. We've got Cammy Cat defeating Tino. Triple threat, Kurt Cult beating Supreme Rock and Papa Snooch. That's a big golf actually too, 48-30-12. The Arbiter beat Danny Delight Jordison. CM Carlito beat El Cid at 55-28. Mr. Glee defeated Memories. We know how to pronounce that now, but it's always going to be Mers when you see it. Double J, Justin Jordan beat Woe, and Halcyon beat Dahlia, 50-17. I got another big golf there. We got some achievements. Ash got his 50th match. Payne got his 25th win. You're welcome. Kurt Cult won a triple threat. Hey, Payne. Excuse me, that was weird. That sounded odd. Burp during saying Payne's name. Payne, caused me pain as I said it, won a Watson Rolls. So congratulations. You got one of those too. GMSG won his 20th tag match. You don't have that or already got that, and I think it's because you had a different tag somewhere. But Broken Nerd won a tournament.
It was you.
Was it mine? That's right. We had a weird tag.
Me and you.
Yeah. JD got his 5th match of the night. That's awesome. Dion Blade has 1,000 career points. And BeerMe and the GMSG. You can buy Danhausen a blip with all those points. You both have gotten 2,000 FPL career points.
That's nice.
I think Bastion's already there or about to be. I'm not 100%.
He had those Rumble victory or Battle Royal.
Yeah, I think he's got those too. So anyway, excuse me. Go in here. Please read the results again. Go through the link down below in the Discord. You can get into the results from there. It is got everything in here with the Finn, formerly now Halcyon. All the details there for the kickoff show. And there's a lot of it. There's actually a lot in here. The Matt Elite and Perk versus Matt and Rab match is wild. Red and Rocky. Me versus Payne. Bummer there. Costner comes to the ring and he's dragging Tino. Stuff happens. Go read this stuff. It's in there. But Mania season's here. This is happening. This is nuts. This is crazy. So there's a match Supercard also built through that. JD and Roman are moving here as well. Sheriff Dog and Hero. RGX, Rick Gillen and Jason Blades. Urban and Monkey Bong. Lots going on here. RGX, click that link. Or it's also on this channel. It is available through that. It is the promo that Intercut. We just can't embed them into this form. Otherwise, it'd be a link you could click, but that's that. Ash and James Blake with their awesome match. CT and FPU with their handicap match. Can't believe you guys. And yeah, it was crazy. The match is happening, though. At Mania, it's definitely going to be a thing. Me and Red, we renewed our wedding vows. Everything went according to plan.
The end.
Nope. Lee did his thing. It was obvious, right? But yet, what's going to happen? Yeah, he hung Red and beat the crap out of me. The Midnight Rider. Yeah. Good stuff. We'll see what happens from that when I do a promo shortly.
It's to infinity fun. And beyond, right, Scott?
Yeah. Oh no, Infinity's gone at this point. This is match of the night now. So
right.
Infinity was the 3 of us, so I guess Infinity. Broken Infinity, but no, we started this seed back at Survivor Series. What are we talking about here? Little nods and stuff. It's fun. No, it's a fun match. It'll be interesting to see what we do with that one. There's more to come. I'll leave it at that. But please read the stuff. This is as long as a match, and we want to do stuff like this. We want to put stuff in there like that. That's why we have the segments and stuff like that. So please, it's super fun. Go check it out. And of course, the King of the Ring finals. Epic stuff for the first ever King of the Ring. I thought we had a King of the Ring last year, but I might be thinking back to the JRPL King of the Ring. But that was like 2020. So it doesn't feel like it was that long ago, but that is what I'm thinking of. Bastion. And yeah, the insanity at the end with Roman Pierce and Broken Nerd, the new king is getting attacked. Things happen. It's epic. It's a lot of fun. Let's move on to Supercard, because all that spills into that, BeerMe. Let's just truck right on over into this. Boop, Supercard. Here we go. We've got some time on this one. We're not going to go through the whole card and say who we think is going to win. We always, as usual, go through with the new match announcements, gut reaction, and then go from there. So, James Blake versus Danny Jordison. We'll get there. We got the Barroom Brawl, MBPA versus the Good Guys, and more. We'll talk later on that. Costner and Tino, stuff out of Revolution. Hardcore match for that. Triff Dog and Harper, fun match. And then question marks. So let's fill in these question marks, BeerMe. I believe you have 2 matches, and I've got 2 matches.
Indeed.
Okay, I'll go first. I've got the Canadian champion Monkey Bong with a non-title match against Woe, which is a big one for Woe coming in this early against someone like Monkey Bong. But you never know. I think Monkey Bong, I'm not betting against him right now. The Canadian champions are usually strong early on, so I'm sticking to that. How about you? Gut reaction.
Monkey Bong.
Okay. What's one of yours to announce?
All right, I have Captain Krulix Blackwell.
Yep.
We're taking on Dahlia and taking on Memories in a Halloween Horror Nights hardcore match.
Yes, this was actually suggested for Mania, but it was kind of too late. But day before. And yeah, I had super fun with that one. I believe that Krulix is actually working on writing that, much like he did some of our casket match stuff. So lots of fun with that. We'll see what happens there. That's a house show. You have fun with stuff like that. So dark characters, interesting stuff. I like that a lot. It's a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that. Here's a match with some history. Josh Dionio versus Luke Gray, non-title.
Oh yeah, that is a lot of history.
Yeah. What if Luke pins the world champion the night before WrestleMania main event?
It's possible.
He already did do really well against the... Like, what? Oh, my God. This is... Come on, Luke. I don't bet against JD often, but I'm betting on Luke just because the odds of this for what could happen after Mania are awesome to me. I love the idea of that. So, gut reaction, I'm saying Luke. It's probably JD. When he's on fire, when JD's not on fire, he's a tough out. When he's on fire, you don't bet against him. I'm picking Luke. We can change our thoughts when we go to the final rundown, but I'm picking Luke out of the gate here.
Yeah, I'll go with Luke as well.
Okay. What have you got to announce, though, for your last one?
All right. I have Jason Blades, and a partner of his choosing will be taking on Atlas Kiyama and Rick Gillen.
Ooh. I mean, you gotta go with the mystery partner, right? Like, I want...
No, I know, right?
I want Atlas and RGX. I met the Ambrose Moxley stage with Rick Gillen. Forgive me, RGX. Rick. I did it again. Forgive me on that. We'll get there. It's the Mercedes Sasha thing. We'll get there.
Right.
But it's a mystery partner. You gotta go with the mystery partner, right? At least for right now. We'll see what happens. But I'm mystery partner. That's what I'm thinking.
I think Rick gets the big one. Big dub at Mania.
I like that. Yeah. Oh, but not here?
We'll go with the mystery partner.
Ooh, okay.
Mystery partner.
Okay.
Even though I'm kind of rooting for Atlas.
Right? Yeah, that's a fun one. All right, so we scroll down. We have a logo now for it. It's over here. Where'd it go? Click on Stand and Deliver. There we go. We got Stand and Deliver. This is April 1st. This is like 10 a.m. It says 1 p.m., but it's 10 a.m. Pacific. CT hates it. We've got Shades and Smiles versus Symphony of Destruction, the world champ and the number one contender. That's against the tag champs. That's a super fun match. We got Symphony of Destruction with Valentino and Pain versus Hero and Kier 1. And that's it. Except for the standoff deliver match. Stand and Deliver kickoff match. Those are the right order of those words. Sebastian Escobar versus Jonathan C.T. Martin. That's a long time coming. Escobar ends up in these matches like way in advance, and I love it because like me and him at Bound for Glory was so set up in advance, and it's super fun. But I have one match to announce for this BeerMe, and I bet I know what it is because I bet you have one. I have a match, and I bet I know what it is. I mean, I bet I know what yours is.
I hope you know what it is.
Oh God,
but,
I'm tired than I thought.
Yeah,
you got one to announce, right?
I have one as well. Yeah.
Okay, I'll say mine first. And then people can probably piece together what yours is. It's a match with Papa Snooch versus Michael Marsh versus Danny Jordison versus Matt Zion versus Alexander McKennedy versus Captain Krulix Blackwell. And if you're paying attention, that's one half of all of the teams in the 6-man tag contender match at Mania. BeerMe, What match do you have to announce?
I have the Gaffer taking on Supreme Rock, taking on Kurt Colt, taking on Rab, taking on Dion Blade, taking on Static.
Oh, that's the other 6 people. The other half of the teams. Yeah, we thought that was just a fun match. What if we just did like a one-on-one of all the guys? So CT structured that. He figured out who would be the best ones to be on this side and on this side, like which is match 1, which is match 2. So that's a fun match. It's a ridiculous kind of one-on-one bragging rights type of thing, like who wins and gets that momentum going in. What are the odds? Like, I'm not going to even ask for who do you think is going to win these, but what are the odds that both matches are won by both members of a team? I don't want the odds because that's literally like this matter. But do you think it's going to happen? Like, I want that. I want Matt and Rab to win these. But it's an NXT show, so probably not.
I'm going to say yes.
You think so?
Yes.
Are those same people going to win the contender match the next night? Or, sorry, the same night. That night. Are they both going to win their singles quote matches and then go in and win the tag contendership?
Yes.
Who do you think it's going to be?
The MVPA.
Really? You think so?
Mm-hmm.
So they're going to... Excuse me, I forgot to get water for a drink. So they're going to do all that and then come after you guys, presumably, because you're going to beat Shades and Smiles, right?
I hope so.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, we'll see. Yeah, I think both of them are going to win. But I kind of want both Light of the Colt to win it.
That would be amazing. That would be really good. That'd be fun. Yeah. And that's Stand and Deliver. Now, we have WrestleMania coming after that. Obviously, there's a lot happening with WrestleMania as I look through here and click that one. We've got all the graphics here, and they're awesome. It's very, very cool stuff. But the main key thing with WrestleMania that we're talking about right now is something for next week. Sorry, it's not happening now. Next week, we will draw the names for the WrestleMania Battle Royal. So that is actually going to be rebranded when we get to it because we're going to give it some a specific name. It's funny because it's not for anything but bragging rights. So we're calling it that. The Bragging Rights Battle Royal. Because you don't win a title. Everybody's basically eligible. Except I think for the newest of the new people. Like you got to have like a profile, I think is it. I forget if I don't think champions are technically, but I think they are. Like it can be anybody because it's just like, hey. So we'll see what happens with that. If Bastion, I think so. I forget. We'll know for next time. I truly forget the specifics of it, but it's like anybody can be in it kind of thing, and it doesn't blow off feuds because the way we write it is like super quick and we have people avoid each other. So like if Lee and I are in it, we're gonna just have to be separated. Like it's Eddie Kingston Ortiz type stuff. Like it's that kind of stuff. So like things like that. But I do believe even champions are able to be in it. It's just a new like if somebody signed up for the first time at this show, they're probably not going to be in the Battle Royal because they're too new to really draw. Like we can't rely on that. But if they have a profile, probably like an active profile. I think that's it. Mm-hmm. I'm sure I'll be corrected instantly by everybody commenting on it and stuff or stuff like that. But it's kind of like open. It's not like you can't be because you're going to be in this instead of a thing, and we don't want to have it where you get a title shot because you don't get one. It's bragging rights. It doesn't matter. So, because I think Bastion won one and then was also he going for a title. Like, am I remembering that right from last year? Something like that? I forget, but
maybe it's
stuff like that. But there we go. Even though they might not do one, I think they're doing theirs on SmackDown again. It's weird having WrestleMania themed stuff not on that. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. But that's it, guys. That's this episode of In the Trenches. BeerMe, anything you want to say to the people as we close this one out here?
Not really. Hopefully you all read the write-ups and enjoyed them, and we'll see you all next week.
Thank you all for the compliments on those. Thank you for the input and stuff on that. We appreciate that one. We are building towards the WrestleMania weekend, which, again, starts March 31st. There will be stuff leading up to that one. We've got information. We've got tweets coming. We've got, I think, articles are being planned for it. There's a hype video, of course. And, of course, the countdown show. So please, please, please. We're getting to that point when we're going to need to start doing these just to logistically put it together. So if you are wanting to do one of these kind of WrestleMania countdown promos for your WrestleMania match. Even if you know what it is and it's not been announced yet, I can still get the file and start making stuff, like my own promo I'm probably going to do soon. So make those. Send me the info. Like, if you put it on YouTube, I can download it. I know I can grab that. Or if you have the original file on Google Drive, I can do that. It can't be over 5 minutes. I will not use it if it's over 5. Let's just be realistic on that one. If anything I've learned is you can do a quick promo in under 5. 2 to 3 is that sweet spot. Just like this is the last bit, this is the piece, this is what we're doing, this is how it's going to happen, this is what I'm going to do to you, this is what it is, you're not going to see anything like it. Basically that, but in your own way, in your own thing. It'd be awesome. It'd be awesome. Please, please, please. Get those in as soon as possible so we're not hunting. There's going to be a deadline, and if you're late, you're late, because we're not going to have time. I'm not going to have time to edit it and fix it up from there. I don't know what that deadline is yet. It's probably going to be at least a week prior to Mania. So, like, what is that? The 1st, meaning like the 23rd or something. At the very least, today's the 9th. I'll put the 20th out there even as a thing, like no later than that. That's just off the top of my head, nothing official yet, but just let's be realistic on it. If you can do it now, do it now. It'd be awesome. So get those in. We'll have some fun with that with a countdown show. It'll be a lot of fun. But yeah, until then, we're building towards Mania, BeerMe. It's crazy. It's awesome. It's insane. It's FPL. It's Frontline Prediction League. Again, Frontline Prediction League is this YouTube channel. Frontline League over on Twitter. Please follow that again. There's more tweets coming. A lot more coming, as you'll see soon. As well, it is Top of the Card Pod over on Twitter, on iTunes, on that stuff. Top of the Card Pod is the Twitter handle. Follow that stuff because you get our actual wrestling podcast. We're talking about the actual wrestling because we're all enjoying what's happening right now for the most part. A lot of fun stuff. Revolution Talk will be next week when we record it. A lot of fun stuff there. And, of course, Mania build-up as well. And the sponsored match, the Top of the Card Fall from Grace Death match. More on that as Top of the Card happens also. So that'll be a lot of fun, too. Thanks again, though, everybody. We really appreciate it. Thanks, everybody, for doing stuff with Revolution. We can't wait for the Mania weekend, as insane it's going to be, and the summer of insanity that's coming with Double or Nothing and King and Queen of the Ring and that. It's going to be great. It's going to be fun. It's going to be hectic, but we're all in for it. So thanks again, everybody. Have a good night.